Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on Mindcrack. Today we are gonna first check out BTC's finished build, which I don't know. I know that I did it. I know that I showed this off. Check this out. This looks so great. I know that I showed this off on stream, but I don't think I showed it off in a video. Wow. Check out this insane build. Look at how crazy this is. Isn't it crazy? Oh my gosh. The entire thing is complete. There's actually a lot of detail all over. You know, there's detail in the size of the walls, in the floor here. All of this is stairs so that it could get this specific type of texture for the quartz down here. This entire thing is amazingly large. Here's one end, there's the other. Oh my gosh. I'm so far around here that I've lost the speed potion, or the speed effect of his beacon. This thing is amazing. Wow. Wow. I'm out of nether pearl, ender pearls as well. Ah, there we go. We got the speed back. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode of me derping around with Arcus. He's a super fun guy. And you know what? Let's head back home, because look at that sun. That's actually what I wanted to do. Last episode, yesterday's episode, was finish up on my room, but then Arcus was there right in the beginning, and I ended up heading over to this build and checking it out, and then also, of course, doing the tour of my mansion as well. You know, someone commented that once I finish, I really need to do a tour. There's a lot to it. I keep forgetting, you know, just the storage, the bedroom, the brewing area, the new bedroom that I made. We're going to have the basement and the office, the living room, the kitchen, the enchanting area. And that still doesn't have anything to do with my bedroom, or the room above it still needs to be finished. And we still need to do all the stuff in the backyard as well. Let's chew up here on some food. First things first, I need to get my ender pearl supply back up. I feel like I can't do anything. I can't do anything without my ender pearls. Why does my audio also sounds like it's really quiet? I'm not sure why that is. It seems quieter than normal. Let's go ahead and throw this bow in there. Oh, a carpet. I have some things from Arcus still in my inventory. Oh, and I also have these doors, which he claims are no good. Oh, look, I had ender pearls. Oh, I didn't realize I had... Oh, good. No wonder I didn't feel so bad. Because I had ender pearls all along. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's head back over here. And back up to the top. And continue work on this bedroom. I need to do something about that. And also, I don't know exactly what I want to do about this wall, because it's not really the best thing that I could do is to put a wall just like this. Is to just drop this in like that. There we go. And just cover up this opening back here. And let's go ahead and torch it up so we don't get anything spawning in here, of course. And I'll have to do the same thing down there. I'll have to figure out some sort of wall down there. This is why we want the ender pearls. Oops, so I can... There we go. So I can get right on out. Super easy, super fast, and super wonderful. So, what's been going on in my life? Well, I actually have I've started playing a new game that actually kind of consumed my life. You know that feeling when you play a game so much that you neglect the rest of your life? And you realize that you should have been doing something else. And I always get like this small sense of depression of just like, oh, I just wasted a lot of time. Ooh, ouch. That doesn't feel good. Well, I have done that with a game called Off-World Trading Company? Off-World Trading Company. And it's made by the same people who do Civilization. I don't know if I'm going to do an LP of it yet. They were actually nice enough to send along a key. I got a product key from their representatives, and I've been playing it. It's really fun. It's still in beta. It's early access. Where's this? There it is. I was looking for my bone meal. It's still in early access. And the idea is that in Civilization, you always won basically by military means. And this game, it's all like business. It's all business. Now, of course, you can still be mean to people, so you can sabotage and you can do all sorts of stuff. But it's not like violence. Violence is not your key reason for. That's not your motivation. Your motivation is basically to achieve everything. Is there a way to get out anymore? I need to remember to leave a way to get out of here. And then there we go. There we go. Boop. There we go. So anyway, so you can, anyway, it's quite a neat game, and I really enjoyed playing it when I did, and I think I need to bring this room in just a bit. I don't think I can, oh, you know what I'll do? I know what I'll do. I'll fill that out, fill this out, and we will make that right there a wall, because I have some jungle wood right here. There we go. And I think... Do I not? What? I thought that I had a whole bunch of sandstone. I think I dropped off my sandstone while... Where did I put that? I remember that there was a chest somewhere. Oh, I think it was in the back. I think I put down my sandstone. Oops. And a chest back here. Is it back here? No? Is it... Where would I have dropped my sandstone? I remember walking around with Arcus, and I needed to pick up something, and I put down my sandstone. I remember doing that. Was I outside? Was I near the vehicles? Sandstone? Was it this chest? No. Okay. We gotta get some new sandstone. Must be at the town hall. It must be at the town hall. Very weird. Let's, there we go. We are going to make some things that I don't need. There we go. We're going to finish up the roof. A lot of these roofs in this area are not finished, and I think that's going to kind of feel like a lot more progress because it'll box up. It's just a lot like how this room finally felt finished once we had added the roof to it. Boop. There we go. There ain't no way that I used up all the sandstone. This looks so derpy right now. Anyway, so what else have I been doing? Well, I was actually learning a lot about the other day when I was streaming. I got DDoSed, and I've been wanting to spend some time and basically figure out what is, how does that work? How does everyone, there's obviously a technical way for you to find out someone's IP address and all that stuff. And it is fascinating. And I have always, for my entire life, had I've always had the point of view that if you teach someone about something, they are now armed with that knowledge and they can protect against it. So there's all sorts of sites that are basically built for like script kiddies to use and take down people with. And it is insane. It's so easy is one of the things that I learned. It's incredibly easy to... We got to get out of here. Oops, that was probably a bad pearl. Oop, dang it. I was hoping that I could toss it a little differently. So like if you get someone's Skype username, there are easily websites where all you do is you type in their username and a quick CAPTCHA and it will tell you their home IP address. And using that, you can DDoS, which is denial of service attack. No one needs to know that. Anyway, you can DDoS their house, which means that their whole internet just basically dies. Can I hit you? No. And it's super simple. Like once you type it in and you get their IP address, then you type in their IP address again on this other tool, and then it launches this attack. And it doesn't, require a lot of hardware or really anything on the attacker's side. It's super positioned, towards the attacker, having all the advantage. And then because I was just poking around, there's all sorts of these sites for other ways to IP log. So like you can easily, very, very easily, put down a short URL from a service like Google or TinyURL or any of these services. And most of them are like basically trusted services. Like if I see a bit.ly link anymore, I don't freak out. I'm not like, oh, they're trying to, scam me or something like that. I'm just like, okay, people all the time use short URLs. Or sometimes things like Twitter. Twitter will auto shorten URLs. You cannot, like on Twitter, you have to have a short URL. That's just how it works. And so there's tools where basically it will tweet the URL on some account that no one ever sees. And then you have this short Twitter URL. Anyway, you use that with another bouncer. So one of those shorteners is basically a bouncer to bounce. You hit their short URL and then it bounces you to the correct URL. Well, the URL, let's say the legitimate thing that you know of, like Twitter shortener, is bouncing you to an illegitimate URL that say you have. So let's just call it Chad's hack system or whatever. So it bounces you to Chad hack system, whatever. And because I was the one who shortened that URL, I basically know what it's bouncing you to, or I created it basically, and then told Google to shorten it. Let's use Google as the shortener here, just because it's a name everyone knows. And then I can bounce you to very quickly, but I grab your IP address, and now you've been basically I sniffed your IP address, and then I put you onto a legitimate site. So it can look super legitimate. Let's just use a scenario if I say, here's my Twitter account, okay? And then you see a short Google URL. You click it, and it takes you to my Twitter account. That's exactly what happened. But what actually happened was the Google URL redirected you to my website. Hello. and my website was the one who bounced you away to Twitter, back to my Twitter account, and my website in the process snuck your IP address. It is super, super crazy, and just hello, and just with that, I could now do a DDoS and attack you, which is just, it's so simple. So I was learning a lot about that. Basically, if I was to be fully protected, I would need, like, one, I'm worried that Twitch might enact something like, oh, Twitch does a shortener, like all over, like Twitch will automatically shorten your URLs, and then that would be so easy. It would be so simple for anyone to be able to reverse engineer that. Zombie just fell. And use it to their advantage. Really crazy to... it's like, what's funny is I knew about all this stuff. I did not know it was this simple. I thought that it was going to be like, okay, like I've set up a ZNC server. ZNC, I don't remember what it stands for, but basically it's a IRC bouncer. And that crap was so difficult. It is like the hard, it's like programming at points. Sometimes, like, and then it's not actually all that difficult. It's just nothing is user friendly, and so it'll be like, you need to know this host name, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't even understand. Or like I've set up a whole bunch of like website front end type stuff, and it's like, you need to, like, if you're gonna send an email, you needed to format it in this format, and it's super confusing, and your syntax is all weird. But this stuff was like super polished and super easy to use, and any idiot could just start fully attacking people. There's, oh my gosh, it's insane. Anyway, learning about that was really eye-opening, and all of that is to say, there's easily ways to protect yourself. You could have your own chat, like run off of VirtualBox, quite simply, and you could every link that you click basically opens a virtual machine that is hopefully VPN'd, so a virtual private network. I said that like I know so much more than you. But basically, you could. There's ways of once you get this deep into figuring out how to get around it, it's pretty simple. Skype, unfortunately, Skype has the most security flaws. It has so many security flaws. Skype is the worst with security flaws. If you know their username, there's all sorts of stuff you can find out. It's super sad. But like, and also like, they're like people who stream on Twitch all the time use their Twitch username on Skype. You know, it's the username they're known by amongst their friends. And so if, say, someone was trying to troll someone on Twitch, you can just search for their username and most likely find it. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, that was one of the things that I did today, and with my free time, play video games and learn how easy it is to troll people on Twitch. What did you do? Anyway, this is looking really great, and I'm glad that these half slabs are down. They will stop things from spawning inside of here. You know what? I want to just do that because I don't want to deal. I do not want to deal with the inside of this. This is much easier if I just bring this down, have a block. Also, you know, a lot of times that happens inside of whatever these are called, closets. A lot of times they are shorter inside the closet. You don't need all that headroom, all that extra space in a closet. So we got that fixed right there. And that looks good, just like that. And I think, yeah, that's going to be like that. But this will need to be covered up as well. Where's the sun? The sun? Are you going down? You're about ready to go down. Well, I think that's about it for my episode on Mindcrack. Thanks so much for watching. Protect yourselves, people. Protect yourselves from those internet people, them trolls. I'm making it sound like they're like I'm an idiot. But please do. It's there's some tools that I came across that it was just like, wow, this would, if someone wasn't, like, very literate with PCs, this would totally just delete their System 32 and goodbye, you know. Luckily for me, I'd just be like, okay, well, let's just reinstall here. But I know for a lot of people, if they got trolled that hard, they wouldn't know what to do, and they would probably think, well, my computer's gone. A lot of times I was like, I knew people that were like, oh yeah, my computer totally fried. This happened. I was like, your computer's not fried. Just pop out the hard drive, plug it in somewhere else, and now you still have all that data. Anyway, that is it for today's episode. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on another episode on Mindcrack. Bye!